Derek Chisora, thank you for talking to FrankWarren.tv and letting us down here in your gym just before you start a training session. Now, you're on the big Excel show, December the 6th, the big Frank Warren promotion. It's only about 4 and a bit weeks away from that, so I'm assuming you're in full training for that now.
Yes, I am. It's like the big showdown of the last boxing fight of the year, so everybody has to be on it, So I'm in training right now. Too bad my trainer can't make it because he's ill, so he's in bed right now. But hey, what can I say? I'm here training on my own, and that's it.
This is going to be your 8th professional fight coming up. So at this stage in your career, what do you work on?
I don't know, to be honest. What do you work on at this stage in your career? Fitness. You have to get fit, and work rate as well. So that's what I'm working on. Loads of punches, get fitness, stay fit in the ring, and that's it. That's what I'm working on right now, though.
I mean, no one questions sort of your heart and your aggression. Definitely got that. But do you feel like you want to maybe clean up a little bit of your boxing skills, maybe get a little bit more silky in your approach?
There's some silky fighters out there, and then there's some hardcore ragamuffin fighters, and I think I'm one of those ragamuffin fighters. I don't want to put no silk in it. I just want to stick to what I know. So that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Think it's possible to get right to the top, become maybe heavyweight champion of the world, just being hardcore and ragamuffin, as you say?
If I wasn't going to get to the top, I don't think Frank Warren would be backing me right now. So I think he sees something in me. So we're just going to stick to what we know anyway, and just power punches. That's it.
You said Frank Warren's backing you. Certainly is at a press conference recently. He said, he feels like you're the one to watch. And other members of the press have been saying recently, keep an eye on Derek Chisora. How does it make you feel that people are really noticing you?
It is hard work in boxing. Like when you come back from amateur to pro, and you have to put your name on the map. It's hard work. So you have to show the public that you mean business, and you have to show the press that you mean business as your manager and your promoter as well at the same time. So if I'm achieving that, that's fine with me. So we'll see how it goes in the next 3 years.
David Haye famously says he has a plan to how he wants to get to the top. It was dominate the cruiserweights, then move up, 3 or 4 fights, Klitschko and a heavyweight belt. Do you have a plan as to how maybe you want to get to the top?
Yeah, I got a plan. I don't think I'm gonna box for the British title. We're just gonna drift off to the other side, like European and in the world. I think in my 10th fight, I'll be ready for the world anyway.
You mentioned not fighting for the British title, and obviously, famously, one of the heavyweights ranked higher than you in the British rankings at the moment, that's Audley Harrison. He didn't fight for the British title either, and he's not managed to go on and get that world title. I think that's a sign of things there?
Well, for Audley, that's for him, but for me, is with different fighters. Audley has something better than the British title. He's got the gold medalist, so that's good. That's a big achievement than the British title, to be honest with you. And he tried to go through the world, but it didn't work for him because he took the wrong path. So I'm taking the right path, I think, and it will work for me.
Okay, well, let's just stick with Audley Harrison, because clearly this is a fight I think many fans want to see. I know that you have specifically asked Frank Warren for this fight. Why? What about Audley Harrison makes you think you have the beating of him?
It's a big paycheck for me as well. Big payday. So, Audley's a very technical fighter, but he's never boxed anyone who ever took him out of his own zone. He's always in his own zone. So I think if he fights me, I'll take him out of his own zone and I'll take him to the deep end. So whenever he's ready, man.
Well, certainly he's on the card on the 6th of December at the XL. He's fighting Martin Rogan, who is going in there and feeling like he can bring Audley out of his comfort zone. I guess you'll be watching that fight quite closely, because that could be the end of a payday for you if Rogan wins.
Ooh. Rogan is going to rush into some shots, to be honest with you. He's not that smart anyway. I hate old fighters, but I'm putting my money on Audley.
What about anybody else in the top 7 in the British rankings? Anybody else you'd like to face?
Yeah, there's a couple of guys I would like to face there, but I need to fight these 2 guys I just mentioned, Audley and Rogan first, and then after that, then I could start talking other names anyway. So, but before that, I'm not going to talk anyone's name yet.
Let's just move in a little bit and talk about sort of your life and what you do around boxing, because we're here in a gym that you've called My Gym, which you're co-owner of. How difficult is it running a boxing gym in West London?
It's very hard, to be honest with you. It's like, it's not really a big space, but we just love it. You know, it's it's not that hard to run, but just to just keep it going is very hard. So, but see it. Still going on we've been opening it, we had it for almost 4 years now, so it's still going on good.
Most boxing gyms I go to, there's normally a huge atmosphere in there. There's 3, 4, 5 or even more boxers. There's trainers, assistant trainers, and it's very busy and a lot of atmosphere, and the fighters seem to like that. Not the case here. Do you prefer it this way?
Yeah, man, I prefer it this way. Only one, we got 2 professional fighters. That's me and Joe Zalushigan, and that's all we need here. You know, we don't want no other trainers, nobody. It was only 2 fighters. That's it. Some fighters came, we checked them out. We don't need that. We don't need anyone in here.
And what else do you do in terms of to kill time? Because as a professional fighter, you can't train 12 hours in the day. You get your training done in the morning or maybe the evening. And how else do you spend your time?
In bed. I sleep a lot, so. That's why I sleep a lot. That's how I spend most of my time.
This is going to be your first fight on December the 6th at the XL Arena, and traditionally those shows, a lot of people come to see, and it's a great atmosphere. How much are you looking forward to being there?
I boxed in front of 36,000 people before, and again it's what's his name on Kazaki's show. Again, was it Gomez? Forgot. Yeah, so it's not a big pressure for me. I love boxing in front of thousands of people, so I can't wait.
Thousands of people, though, you know, in London, so it's more or less, you know, your home turf, isn't it? Are you confident you have a lot of fans coming out to see you?
Yeah, I got loads of fans. I got loads of ringsides. Everybody that day will never see me fight. After they see me fight, they're all going to become fans anyway, so I'm not worried anyway.
And on the night on the December the 6th, we know that your opponent hasn't been announced yet, but how much are you looking forward to going out and putting on a show?
Yeah, 100%. We're going to put on a very beautiful show, me and my team. So we're just waiting to the 6th of December, see how it goes.
Is there any sort of pressure on you in terms of, you know, you are being watched? Frank Warren's mentioned you, members of the press have mentioned you. So is there pressure on you to go out there and put on the show and maybe take somebody out early rather than just, you know, taking a step back and doing something for yourself in terms of on your learning curve of where you want to go?
There's no pressure in me, to be honest with you, because when I came in the pro games, there was no pressure and stuff like that. So now, is there pressure on me? Nah, there's no pressure.
And just a word for your fans, Derek, people who might be liking you and supporting you, but not too sure that you have what it takes to get to the top.
Not too sure. I got something for them. We're not too sure, my. Can you see that? Yes, we can, and yes, I can as well. So that's how bad it is.
Derek Chisora, thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Bye.